Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Cancer for October of 2013 and also applies if you have a Cancer ascendant. So this month we're in a build-up to yet another square between Pluto and Uranus. So this is we're really in this build-up phase, and the beginning of the month particularly we've got a huge amount of cardinal energy going on. We've got Jupiter in your sign, as you know. This is causing you to have a lot of new experiences. I hope many of you Cancers are taking risks and going outside of your comfort zone, but not overdoing it. Jupiter tends to magnify whatever it touches, so make sure you're not feeling totally overwhelmed, which you may do in some ways this month, because we've got a grand square all in cardinal signs, and you're a cardinal sign, Cancer. You like to have things move, you like to have action, things change. So you are going to be challenged this month very much by this feeling of this square, particularly because we've got a new moon on the 5th of the month in Libra, joining the Sun in Libra in your 4th house. Now, for you Cancers, your home is your sanctuary, and you're going to want to probably retreat to that home and safety space. And at the same time, there'll be a pull up here for your career, for your work. And then there's going to be a pull over here for your relationships. And you might find that there are people pulling on you. They want things. They want different things from you. And then there's this pull where you think, well, I just don't know where to start. Everything is magnified. So there will be a feeling of magnification of everything going on for you. What's the best thing to do? Well, with this new moon in this 4th house joining the Sun, it is a time to focus on your friends, your family, the people you feel closest to. It is a good time for going into nature, for being quiet, for just getting that peacefulness into your life, Cancers, that you really need, because everything else around you and in our world, as you can see, is going pretty crazy. Because on November the 1st we've got an exact square coming up. We're in this series of exact squares between Pluto and Uranus, which is causing big upheaval in our lives, in our world. We're seeing that. But for you particularly, Cancers, because you are cardinal sign, and it's triggering your relationships and your career. So use this new moon for some peaceful time and quiet time, just to regroup, and meditation will be very good, or anything that helps you to relax. Now, we've got a lot going on in this 5th house for you. It's the 5th house of fun, of enjoyment, Cancers. And with Venus there, it really could be, particularly for the first week of this month, a nice time for romance, a nice time for enjoying yourselves. Now, we've got Mercury there as well, so good time for networking, for getting yourself out there. If ever there was a good month, this month, for your career, for your work, Cancers, this is really where your energy should be focused. That isn't to say that you can't enjoy a little bit of fun and flirting and light entertainment. It's time for a little bit of amusement as well, and it's also a wonderful time for structuring a business, a new business, and possibly looking at working from home, or doing something part-time from home. That would be very good for you this month. Now, on the 8th of the month, Venus moves into your 6th house of work. Again, I told you this is a working type of month in many ways. This is a wonderful time for connecting with people at work, for some good relationships at work. You might even meet somebody nice at work, but there could even be a promotion, but some kind of help coming to you in the workplace. It's also a very good time for getting on a new exercise regime, and also good for consulting health professionals. Maybe you've got a health issue that you've maybe put off dealing with. Very good time to deal with it from the 8th of the month onwards. We have Mars for the first 2 weeks of the month in your money house, Cancers. Money. So this is a wonderful time to put energy into making money, promoting yourself, networking, getting out there, maybe setting up a new website, maybe writing that book that you said you'd write. But it's a very proactive first 2 weeks of the month. After that, on the 15th of the month, Mars, which is your energy, wherever Mars is in the chart, is where you like to put energy. And after that, on the 15th of the month to the end of the month, we've got Mars in this third house, which is great for socializing, for getting together with people, for visiting people in your neighborhood, for maybe doing something in the community. It's also very good for, again, this networking and linking up with people. This Mars is really going to enable you to ignite your relationships and your networks. So if that's something you want to do and you want to have something go viral, boy, the last couple of weeks for you are looking very good, Cancer. Now, on the 18th of the month, we've got a full moon. So we have the new moon in your fourth house, and we've got a full moon lunar eclipse in Aries. So this, again, squaring your this Jupiter energy going on, but it's not really touching the Pluto and Uranus too much. This moon is further away. It's a later degree moon, but nonetheless, this is shining a light on your career, your destiny. You may be having a change in destiny pattern. You may feel that you are awakening spiritually. You are awakening to new feelings, new beliefs, new emotions. This full moon can be very exciting for you in your career area. So it's going to be this month, this being aware of time out, home, sanctuary space, out there, connecting, work, passing on a message, sharing something important. Now, we've got Mercury on the 21st of the month goes retrograde. So do try for the first 3 weeks of the month to get any kind of important communications sorted, any things that need to be signed and dealt with, going to the dentist, anything that needs repairing, sorting out anything connected with communications and transportation. You do well to do it before the Mercury retrograde. Now, we can't always do that. If something comes up during Mercury retrograde, fine, get it done, do it. But if you buy something, keep the receipts, keep the guarantees, because you may find what you like during the retrograde you don't like anymore when Mercury goes direct. With it being in your fifth house going retrograde until the 10th of November, this is a very good time for reflecting on your creative energies. So it would be a good time for reflecting about maybe starting a business, doing something independently, maybe looking at some kind of part-time work that involves a hobby that you love, that you enjoy, but